everybody, welcome to Earth Divine Tarot. This video is for all of my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watchers are always welcome. I ask that you like and subscribe to my channel. Like the video, please leave a comment. Okay, I'm not going to waste any time because the messages are definitely coming through for my Taurus. I am definitely feeling like you guys are going through a lot. Okay, one, I keep hearing there's expectations of you. There's someone who is expecting you to live or be a certain way that you're not. Almost like you are not being true to yourself, and it's hurting you, Taurus. Okay, for some of you, that is the situation. You're hiding yourself. Okay, you're not being yourself. That is what I am hearing for you all. For some of you, there has been a loss of money, loss of income. For some of you, this could, you may feel like, I know exactly what I need to do. Like you've learned your lesson with the loss of money that you have recently experienced, okay? Or this could be from the past. You've learned from your old ways, old mistakes. You've grown past the situation. For some of you, there is... I was picking up like a disorder. It could be depression, anxiety disorder. It could be some sort of addiction that you guys are experiencing. For some of you, this is something you're experiencing and nobody is aware of it. Nobody knows about whatever disorder you guys have, whether it be depression, addiction, or anxiety. Some of you, Taurus, may be sick. Some of you guys are dealing with something. I'm seeing somebody like just very hurt, like on the verge of just like a breakdown, just like crying and letting everything out. For some of you guys are sick. Okay, you guys are battling a sickness. Okay, this sickness may have made you lose your job, or you had to take time off from work. So as soon as I started seeing these cards, and for some of you, Taurus, you guys are like the breadwinner. You are the one who makes all of the bacon, eggs, pancakes, French toast, all of that. Y'all make all of it. Y'all bring home the butter and the bread. You are the breadwinner. And so for some of you, this sickness has just really either a sickness, physical or mental, okay? Or for some of you, it could even be a spiritual sickness, obviously, because you're not living to your true potential of yourself. You're not being yourself. You are being someone else for someone else. And it's fake, okay? It's not real. Some of you already realize, however you're living, it's causing you to lose your blessings. For some of you, maybe for some of you, you're agreeing to live this lifestyle of choice and almost like, okay, well, I'll settle for this and I'll go without having children because this is the lifestyle that I want. For a lot of you, it is also a creative block, okay? For some of you, this situation is way too emotional for you and it's making you like you want to walk away, but you feel stuck. For some of you, this is a partnership is what I am hearing, okay? Now, when it comes to your health, for my Taurus, when it comes to your health, you definitely need to leave a stressful situation behind because it is affecting your health, okay? You need to leave it behind. Whatever it is, you need to leave it behind and let it go because it's affecting you. It's affecting your health. It's affecting how you feel. And for some of you, you already know that. For some of you, you're like, yes, yes, I realize this. Yes, you're right, Earth Divine. Yes. Okay, because you know this already. For some of you, for some of these people, you realize it's the way how I'm eating. It's the way how I'm treating my temple that God gave me. What am I doing? I need to get out there. I need to exercise. I need to change my diet. I need to be better. I need to eat better. I need to eat to live. I need to eat to live. Some of you had a health scare. Like I'm saying, some of you had a health scare when it comes to your health here, a sickness. Okay, maybe like a cancer or something like that, tumor or cyst, something that was benign, okay? And they thought, okay, you have cancer. You thought you maybe had cancer, and it's like, no, I want to heal myself. I don't want the doctors touching me. I don't believe in any of that kind of stuff. It was like a wake-up call, because for some of you, you might be too young. Okay, you might be too young to feel like I'm too young for this to happen to me. Now, okay, alternative medicine. This is you coming back into your roots. Okay, we all have roots. Divine Mother, Divine Father, those are our roots. And if we don't know that by now, we need to start researching who our people were and who our people are and who we all came from, where all civilization came from. Okay, because we're all one and we all come from this Divine Mother and Divine Father, okay, which forms a Trinity. Anyways, alternative medicine. You could be juicing more. You could be saying, I got to get out. For some of you who are in other places where you feel like confined, like you can't get out, like that is also killing you. I'm sorry to say, for some people who are stuck in the house and not able to get fresh air, please go outside and get air. Please go outside and get air, okay? Please start exercising. Please change your diet. Just because you're home in the house doesn't mean that you can eat junk food, okay? It's time that you start eating better. Okay, for some of you, it says Jesus is the divine healer. Peru is the divine healer, okay? Sun gods, hello. The sun is healing, okay? Understand that. You guys need sun. You guys need that healing energy, okay, from the sun. You need the sunlight. It's essential for human beings. For those of you who are stuck in the house and are not getting any sunlight, Taurus, you need sunlight. If this is not you, this is somebody that you know, and you need to give them that message, because the lack of sun is killing them. It's hurting them. Okay? Now, prayer works in divine intervention. So for those of you who are sick, for those of you who know someone who is sick, Taurus, okay, this could be you or someone else. It is time to put in a petition for yourself or the other person with prayer. It's time to start praying about a situation. Okay, it's time to leave the stress alone, whether this be through a person, place, or thing. It's time to leave it alone. Okay, it's time to pray. You gotta know that prayer works. You gotta know that knowing that you will be healed in the name of whoever you pray to is important at this time. Because for some of you, Taurus, you are not your best. You are not feeling your best. Okay, that is the message that I have for you all. That's not the only message, but that's a part of the message. And if you like the message and you feel like it's resonating and it's hitting home for you, please hit that like button and please subscribe to my channel, okay? This is what helps me out. I don't get paid to do this, so please help me out by helping you. Taurus. For some of you, like I said, you're coming out of a sickness, okay? You're coming out of a sickness. For some of you, there was a loss of money, and now your money is slowly picking back up, okay? For some of you, you're coming out of a sickness, you're feeling better. For some of you, you're around children, and children are really making you happy. Either you're pregnant, Taurus, good things happening. The sun is going to shine again for my Taurus, okay? What more for my Taurus? Happy birthday, by the way, Taurus. For some of you, dealing with a Leo or an Aries. Okay, there could be a little bit of conflict here with you trying to take charge back of your life is what I'm seeing. Okay, I feel like you have been patient. It's almost like you've been patient allowing somebody else to be the leader. Excuse me. Allowing somebody else to be the leader, Taurus. But it's causing tension because it's almost like you're sitting back and taking away from yourself. You're not into yourself the way how you should be. You're not accomplishing the goals and the things that you need to accomplish, Taurus. And this is something that you probably realize with time. It took you a little while, like, man, what am I doing? You know, what am I doing? What's going on here? Taurus. Oh, geez, that would happen, wouldn't it? Okay, so like I said, there's a little bit of conflict. You may be feeling defeated. Like I said, living to somebody else's expectations, living to somebody else's standards of what they feel like you should be like, which is a no-no, because you are an individual. You have a soul. You have a soul purpose. You have a life purpose, okay? Okay. One, you have to emotionally withdraw yourself from the situation, Taurus. That's the first step, because there's conflict. Like I said, with this person could be a Leo. This person could be an Aries. They might have that in their houses. It depends. Astrology is a deep thing. So don't hear something and be like, oh, that doesn't apply to me. It really might apply to you. You just don't know the entire chart of this person. But if you feel like this resonates, please hit the like button, like I said before. Now, Taurus, you have to remove yourself emotionally from this person, because it is a conflict and you constantly feel defeated with this person. Therefore, that is going to weigh on your energy, Taurus. I'm feeling, and this is why some of you are feeling so sick. You're feeling sick because, and this is mental exhaustion also. Okay, you're feeling these negative feelings, these negative emotions, stress, which turns into sickness, cancer. We don't think that these things can manifest into those things, but it definitely can. It definitely can, okay? It definitely can, and you don't want that. So you have to remove yourself from this situation so you can stop feeling defeated, because you have new beginnings awaiting you, a fresh start. You know, start over, Taurus. It's like bump this, screw that, F that, start over, start anew, start fresh is what I'm hearing. Start anew, Taurus. Okay, you need patience and planning. You have to start coming up with a plan. You're very smart. You have wisdom. Okay, there are a lot of things, like I said, you're not allowing people to know who you really are. There are a lot of things, Taurus, that you know, I just keep it to myself. So people don't really know you. They don't know how smart, how wise you are, Taurus. You're embarking on a new destiny. Number 10. Pay attention to the numbers 5, 8, 0, 7, and 10. Okay? You have a new destiny that you are embarking on, Taurus. I'm hearing like a facilitator. Facilitate. There's things you have to facilitate. A facilitator. Stop wearing a facade. That's one aspect. And for some of you, it's like being an executive of your life. Learn to facilitate new things, a new beginning, a new. They just want you to start just fresh. It's almost like dumping everything, and it's almost, I'm picking up starting a new life, having a new life, not caring what others think. For some of you, you might have a child with this person. Taurus in a relationship. Can you give me more for Taurus in a relationship here? For some of you, you're dealing with your soulmate. Okay? For some of you, there's a deception here in your relationship. For some of you, you have a lot of chemistry in your relationship. Some of you are dealing with a soulmate. Some of you, you're on the fence. Could this be the one? Yes, for some of you, depending on how things are lining up in your life. But for some, Taurus, either you're walking out of this current situation you're in and walking into your soulmate. Okay? But for some of you, you are already with your soulmate. For some of you, you will be meeting your soulmate very soon. And all of the passion and everything that you're looking for, because for some of you, Taurus, it's almost like you are lacking something. And you've been settling with crap, and it's been lacking, and you're looking for that, you're looking for that spark, you're looking for that fire, you're looking for the je ne sais quoi, you're looking for it, and it's not with the person that you're with. And you keep thinking, oh, it's going to change. And that's why the deception is here for some of you. For some of you, you are the deceptor, because you're not being true to yourself. Gotta regulate is what I'm hearing. Regulate. The regulations. Like, what I'm hearing from Spirit is Taurus, you have to have regulations on your life path and your life partner. You can't settle for garbage or trash. That is what I am hearing. Okay, so that is for some of you. It's not for all of you, it's for some of you. Now, for some of you, stay optimistic. For some of you, make the effort. For some of you that are lacking in a relationship, you need to learn how to make the effort, because some of you are already with your soulmate. But you have to remember to be true to yourself. Stop hiding who you are. I believe this was in your last reading that you were hiding who you were, Taurus, and you have to show people who you are, especially in a relationship. Okay? You have to let people know who you are. Okay? But you definitely have soulmate energy. A lot of cards flew out for you guys. Now, more for you, Taurus. For some of you, Taurus, you're moving. Okay? Healing, healed, and healer. So for some of you, Taurus, you are, in fact, a healer. Okay? You also need to heal things within yourself. That is very important. Okay? For some of you, you have already done the work and you are now healed. Therefore, you are a different person than what maybe your family knew you to be. They're like, who does this person think they are? They're so different all of a sudden. They change. Ooh, what's wrong with them? Screw them, okay? Because they're focused on like the minute things, and you're focused on this grandiose picture, and they cannot understand it. They can't fathom, they can't see it, and that's why they are hating on you, Taurus, because they don't understand you. And that's fine, because there are people who will understand you. You need to, like a snake, shed your skin and keep moving forward, because these people, they don't matter. Even if it's family, it doesn't really matter who it is. You're gonna have to put up a boundary so that you could keep on your spiritual ascension. Okay, my channel is all about spiritual ascension, by the way, if I did not say that in the beginning. I'm all about spiritual ascension and helping people ascend spiritually so that they can be their best selves. Okay, Taurus, that's what I'm about. Now, for some of you, Taurus, you're pregnant. If you feel like, oh no, maybe you just had a baby. Okay, but for some of you, Taurus, you are pregnant. And if you're not pregnant, you're heavily thinking about being pregnant. And if that is not the case, this is a very fertile time for manifestations. Okay, what are manifestations? Speaking things into existence. The same way how the Most High, creator of all things, Father and Mother God, they spoke things into existence. They spoke the breath of life into existence. They spoke the sun and the stars and the moon into existence. Everything was spoken into existence. Therefore, we must be careful of the things that we say. Okay? Even if a person has done us wrong, you still should not wish evil or harm on another. Because what we say, the tongue has power, and it is a double-edged sword. So we have to remember that. You guys are moving into a new home. Maybe you moved already, but a new home, you guys are moving. You're changing locations. Right now is the perfect timing. What is it the perfect timing for, Taurus? Well, right now is the perfect timing to heal yourself, okay? To understand who you really are, okay? Perfect time to become pregnant, perfect time to move. Perfect time to have new ideas, okay? And start revamping and reinventing yourself, Taurus. This is what this is all about, okay? Having your wishes fulfilled, having your wishes being granted. That's what it's all about. But there are things that you must let go, because you have to regulate your life. You got to regulate, like cut people out that don't belong, blood or not. Taurus is what it sever the cord is what I'm hearing. Okay? Sever it. Taurus. If it's not about love and compassion, Taurus, you don't need it. Because right now you're all about love. That's what you need. That's what's going to fuel your growth, expand your growth. Love, compassion, having compassion for others, even those who have done you wrong. Okay? Taurus, you got a lot of cards. Lotus flower, unfoldment. You are becoming a new person. Okay? You are new, Taurus. You are somebody new. And that's what life is all about. It is not about remaining the same. You are new. Praise God. Praise God, because this is what life is all about. You are new. You are a new person. This is why I keep hearing the word anew, a new beginning, a new everything. Okay? I'm hearing a new like A-N-U, a new, but like A-N-E-W also, a new person, a new everything, okay? Green man, synergy. You need to get out there, like I said, get out there in nature. You guys need to be around nature. You need the air. You need to breathe air. There is nothing wrong with the air, despite what people may tell you. Also, those of you driving around with masks, please stop. You're going to kill yourself. Do not drive with a mask, please. Okay, you need to get submerged into yourself. Also, you need to submerge things that no longer serve you, because you're a new person. You cannot be a lotus flower holding on to the old things. You cannot grow if you're holding on to old things, Taurus. You have to be new. You have to have a new way of thinking, a new way of everything has to be new about you, Taurus. It doesn't matter who you used to be. It doesn't matter what you used to do. You are new. And people are going to try to hold you back and say things to you. You remember when you were doing this? Do you remember when you was like this? Do you remember when you used to speak this way? Remember when you used to dress this way? Okay? It doesn't matter. You're a new person. Screw them. Those people that are saying, like trying to hold your past against you, are so upset that you are a new person. They are so upset that the grace of God has touched you. They are so upset. Okay, I'm just getting that. I have to give it to you, and I have to give it to you how it comes, and I have to give it to you real, Taurus. They are upset. Okay, you need to be on an island by yourself, because you need solitude. Because you, Taurus, you need to figure out, who the heck am I? What am I really about? What am I doing here? You need to ask yourself those questions, and you don't need anybody else intervening in your thought or your thought process or pattern. You need to come up with who you are. You need to figure this stuff out, Taurus. You need a moment to yourself. Go by the lake and sit still, because you need the power. Thunder, okay? You need the power. You see that? Lightning, excuse me, not thunder. Lightning. Okay, that's electricity. You need your neurons to be firing up. You need to use your brain, Taurus, and your brain only, your thoughts only, not what other people think. It's not. You guys need to get back into nature. You guys need to be still. You guys need to be meditating. Okay, that's what you guys need. First of all, you need space. Like I said, cut the cords, sever the cords between people, places, and things, thoughts, whatever. You need space. You need to declutter your home. You need space in decluttering your life. You need to make space. There are things that you need to declutter. You need to declutter your system. You need to get all the garbage that you've been eating and drinking out of your system. Okay, for some of you, you've been doing drugs, Taurus, and you need to get that shit out of your system so you could be a brand new person, and you will be a new. For those of you struggling with addiction, you will be brand new, and people aren't even going to recognize you, and you're going to be doing better than the people that was talking junk to you. I feel that, and I know that, but you need to believe in yourself, and you need to hear this message and cut people the hell off, because these people that have been around you, Taurus, they don't mean you no good. They don't mean you well at all. They don't care about you. It's like vultures. It's like demons holding you down. They don't want to see you rise up. That's why you're having such a hard time rising up, because you are around crabs in a fucking barrel. Okay, they are crabs in a barrel, and you need to remove yourself as soon as possible. And you need to keep the ambition that you feel, this new thought process that you're feeling, these new things that you're like, oh, wait a minute, let me think about this. Wait a minute, I didn't see things like this before. Keep that ambition. Like I said, you guys been keeping a lot of things to yourself. For those of you who are around toxic people, energy vampires, you do need to keep your progress to yourself, because those around you, they will drain every fucking piece, excuse me, every stitch away from you, because they don't want to see your ascension. They don't want to see you rise, okay? They don't want to see you become the lotus flower. They don't want to see that, okay, Taurus? I know this message is a lot, and you need to hear it. Please like and subscribe. Please forward the video to those who you think may need to hear it, okay? Taurus. Whoa. Taurus. 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 Personal choice. This is the animal spirit card, okay? Close your eyes, Taurus. Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine when you close your eyes, Taurus? What strengths are known for this animal? What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities, okay? So think of when you close your eyes, what animal is the first animal you see, okay? Google it. Look at, let's say if you saw a tiger or a dragon. Type it on Google, dragon totem pole meaning, and see what comes up. And see how that relates to your life. And call on the strength of that animal to move forward out of this way of thinking and away from these negative people, away from any anxiety, depression disorder, away from any sickness that you may be feeling, away from any addiction. Okay, Taurus? It's time for you to rise up. You gotta rise up and you gotta be strong. You're very strong. Be the bull that you know you are. That's my time, Taurus. Happy birthday. Stay safe, okay? Get you some fresh air and don't wear that mask in the car. I love you, Taurus. Take care. Happy Mother's Day. Remember, Mother's Day is every day. Take care.